A hot cross bun is a spiced sweet bun made with currants or raisins, marked with a cross on the top, and traditionally eaten on Good Friday in Australia, British Isles, Canada, India, New Zealand, Pakistan, South Africa and some parts of America. The buns mark the end of Lent, and different parts of the hot cross bun have a certain meaning, including the cross representing the crucifixion of Jesus, and the spices inside signifying the spices used to embalm him at his burial. They are now available all year round in some places. Hot cross buns may go on sale in Australia and New Zealand as early as New Year's Day or after Christmas. History. In many historically Christian countries, plain buns made without dairy products are traditionally eaten hot or toasted during Lent, beginning with the evening of Shrove Tuesday to midday of Good Friday. The ancient Greeks may have marked cakes with a cross. In the time of Elizabeth I of England, the London Clerk of Markets issued a decree forbidding the sale of hot cross buns and other spiced breads, except at burials, on Good Friday, or at Christmas. The punishment for transgressing the decree was forfeiture of all the forbidden product to the poor. As a result of this decree, hot cross buns at the time were primarily made in home kitchens. Further attempts to suppress the sale of these items took place during the reign of James I of England, James VI of Scotland. The first definite record of hot cross buns comes from a London street cry, "Good Friday comes this month, the old woman runs," with 1 or 2 a penny hot cross buns, which appeared in Poor Robin's Almanac for 1733. Food historian Ivan.They states, "The buns were made in London during the 18th century. But when you start looking for records or recipes earlier than that, you hit nothing." Traditions. English folklore includes many superstitions surrounding hot cross buns. One of them says that buns baked and served on Good Friday will not spoil or grow moldy during the subsequent year. Another encourages keeping such a bun for medicinal purposes. A piece of it given to someone ill is said to help them recover. If taken on a sea voyage, hot cross buns are said to protect against shipwreck. If hung in the kitchen, they are said to protect against fires and ensure that all breads turn out perfectly. The hanging bun is replaced each year. Other versions. In the United Kingdom, the major supermarkets produce variations on the traditional recipes such as toffee, orange cranberry, and apple cinnamon. In Australia and New Zealand, a chocolate version of the bun has become popular. Coffee-flavoured buns are also sold in some Australian bakeries. They generally contain the same mixture of spices, but chocolate chips are used instead of currants. There are also fruitless, sticky date and caramel versions, as well as mini versions of the chocolate and traditional bun. The not cross bun is a variation on the hot cross bun. It uses the same ingredients, but instead of having a cross on top, it has a smiley face in reference to it being not cross or angry. The not cross bun was first sold commercially in 2014 by an Australian bakery, Ferguson Plare Bakehouses, in response to supermarkets selling hot cross buns as early as Boxing Day. In the Czech Republic, mazanek is a similar cake as sweet bread eaten at Easter. It often has a cross marked on top. In the Bremen area in northern Germany, a Hedwig was an ancient Shrove Tuesday meal. On Shrove Tuesday, the top of a Hedwig was cut off and the Hedwig was filled with a tablespoon of hot butter and cinnamon powder. The top was put back again and the Hedwig was served in a soup plate filled with hot milk or cream. At last, a tablespoon of cinnamon sugar mulled over the Hedwig, then eaten with a tablespoon. Today, a Hedwig is the sweet part of a Sunday breakfast in northern Germany. In Frisia, the northern part of the Netherlands, there are Heitwig. They are very close to the original hot cross bun and Bremen's Hedwig. The cross. The traditional method for making the cross on top of the bun is to use short crust pastry. However, more recently recipes have recommended a paste consisting of flour and water.